Camp, you are such a weapon in this offense. There's so much you can do. How excited are you to finally let people see all that you can do in this offense?
I got to get back on the field, but when I'm back out there, I'm going to be real excited for the opportunity. Man. It's been a long time coming, you know what I mean? Like, I've been putting in a lot of work to get here, but when I get my chance, I'm going to run with it.
Obviously, you guys are moving on from the Davante situation and just not having the last couple of weeks, though. But even DJ Turner called him one of the all-time greats. Just as an offense, how tough is that to move on from or just look ahead to?
I mean, it's real big because, like you said, he is one of the all-time greats. Like, that's really what he is. He played hard. He made a lot of plays for us. But I think as a unit, man, we're going to get a lot of things done. I think it's going to give a lot of the younger guys a chance to step up and show how talented they are, too. So.
What do you believe is the number one thing that you've worked on so much to really get that progression?
Just trying to take pieces of game from everybody in the building. You know what I mean? From everybody in our room, the tight end room, even the people that was here in the past. You know what I mean? I try to soak up as much information as I can from everybody who I can soak up information from and add that to my game. And I think that along with just a boost in confidence. You know what I mean? Just going out there making plays, it helps me out mentally. And it lets me know that I actually belong in this league and I can make plays. So I'm just keep going with the flow, and you know what I'm saying, hopefully I can progress a little bit more as the year goes on.
And also, what's your relationship like with Trey Tucker as well? Obviously, you've been together for 2 seasons now.
How much did you learn from Davante when he was here, and even for that Jakobi on top of that to apply to your game?
I literally can't say enough about both of those guys, like how much they've helped me progress as a receiver and overall football player, and even as a man in general. You know what I mean? Just Tay does a really good job of leading by example, and he'll tell you things that you need to work on and how he feels about certain things too. But just watching him, and like I said, he's one of the best ever. You know what I mean? So just watching him go out and compete and do his thing, like it makes you want to play harder too. And then even with Jakobi, like I remember watching some of Jakobi before he got here, and like hearing some of the old coaching staff talk about him when I first got to see him in person. I'm like, well, this dude's a beast, and he goes out and shows it every time he gets opportunity. And I think, to be honest, he probably helps me out the most. Just I mean, we're a little bit closer than most people realize. But any little thing I need, help on, he's there to kind of give me advice. So appreciate those guys for sure.
We are a super close-knit group, and like I understand, man, this is business, you know, like I'm super happy for Tay, like, you know, and so we never really looked at it as a distraction, just trade rumors and all that, like, you know, it is what it is. You guys do your job as you should, but for us, we just stay focused and, you know, worried about the game that we're playing this week.
You talked about opportunities for other guys. I mean, the reality is opportunity for you too. I mean, that's how it is. So I guess how do you feel about that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely exciting, you know, but kind of going back on what I was saying earlier, that I think Tay to say that I was ready. Not saying that I wasn't last year, but obviously I got better as the season went on, and kind of towards the end of the season but like I feel like, you know, obviously the expectations, you know, that are around me are to be this certain guy, and I feel like that I'm ready for that. So with him being gone, you know, obviously you know, you play a few more snaps, and you know, you might face a corner 1 or corner 2 versus a corner 2, corner 3. So, but like I said, I feel like I'm ready, and I'm not taking that very lightly.
You're technically WR1, you know, with Jakobi still healing up, Davante traded.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was so fortunate to have both of those guys. Well, obviously, Cope's still here, but Tay as well, to be able to, like, sit back and learn, but also be a leader in my own way, so that when a time like this comes, you know, it's just like, it's natural. And I step up to be, you know, not just like, oh, these guys are out, so I have to do that, but like it's just kind of like naturally built because of the respect that I have from the other people in the receiving room, as well as these two guys, and obviously when he was here too. So for me, that's just kind of a trait I've always had growing up and stuff like that. So I just I am, you know, out there really going hard, doing everything, and, you know, setting the tone like he did.